Hi, this is a short tool demonstration of LPR Plus. At a high level, LPR Plus extends LPR, an LLM-Aided program reducer, by giving reducer-inspired transformation clear names while keeping every accepted reduction oracle valid. I'm Zehua Zhang, presenting joint work. The motivation is that failure-inducing programs are often large and hard to debug. Program reduction helps, but it should only keep a smaller candidate when the same interesting behavior is preserved. Original LPR already combines processes with LLM proposed transformations, but it only names five board categories. So, as you can see, many useful reduction opportunities are still hidden. LPR Plus brings hidden knowledge into a clear category. We map patterns from C-reduce processes, working and LPR residue outputs, and turn them into 30 refined rules in 10 generous families. Importantly, these are not trusted rewrites. The model proposes a candidate and LPR Plus validates it before accepting anything. Here is the main workflow. LPR Plus starts from our input program and oracle, select a transformation and ask the model for a candidate. Then two checks decides what happened next. Is a candidate smaller and does it still pass the original oracle? Only if both are true do we accept it. Otherwise, we reject it and move on. Across 49 matched completed cases in C, Rust, and JavaScript, mean final size drops from the 189.7 to 180.9 tokens, about 6.84% improvement. As you can see, JavaScript improves the most, nearly 20%, while C and Rust also show positive average reduction. To sum up, LPR adds a clear name transformation catalog, keeps Oracle validation as authority, and shows positive average reductions across three languages. Next, adaptive scheduling and ranking can prioritize the most productive transformations. The tool is open source, and now we can move to the attributed tool demonstration. This is a short tool demonstration of LPR Plus. At a high level, it uses a language model to suggest smaller programs. However, every accepted result still has to be smaller and pass an oracle. For privacy, the API key is stored locally, so it will not appear on the screen. In this run, I use 4.5 GPT 5.4 meaning and the full set of the 35 transformation. First, here is the input program. As you can see, it has an unused local variable, and then it simply returns 0. Next, here is the oracle. In this tool demonstration, the reduced program still needs to contain return 0. So, the tool may simplify the program, but it must preserve this behavior. Now, I run LPR Plus. As the tool runs, each transformation asks the model for a candidate program. Then, LPR Plus accepts the candidate only if it's smaller and still passes the oracle. it needs some time to run. Now, as you can see, the report gave us audit trail. It shows a model, the token reduction, the Oracle result, and which attempts were accepted. This is a key point. The model proposed changes, but LPR Plus validates them before accepting anything. Finally, here is a reduced program. As expected, the unused variable is gone, and the oracle still passes. So overall, the workflow is model-guided reduction, oracle validation, and a reproducible report.